Hello and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. See how many of these we can get finished. And just the logs inside. There's one done. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 trees. Well, 2 maple trees. Then we can go grab somebody for the, hopefully for the apiary. And a couple more people for the market. Room for 4 people. So let's go see what do we have for quests besides rabbits? Oh, no need to rash. We gotta talk to this guy yet. Forgot all about that. I'm not gonna bother with the rabbits. It's gonna take too long trying to see them through all these trees. Beetroot, onion, carrot. Oh, we didn't put cabbage here? What, beetroot, onion? Okay, cabbage, carrot, I'll say. Should be. They got the poppies there. And where did you go, sir? You and your rash. Maybe you got a rash from walking around in
How are you?
swamp water. Zedwin will take a look at this deadly rash. Thank you. Maybe I'll get him to before my death. I'm sure you will. Or better hurry up. I think I've seen new spots. Yep.
Bye.
Well, since we're kind of this direction, let's go to this town. See who we can get. Foggy day today. And they got 2 quests over here. Jumped on your little piggy.
It's easy to talk with me. I just don't like conversations about the weather, crops.
Travelers in this realm are drawn to the bonfires like moths, myself included. I'm an experienced
Farming and
explorer,
diplomacy,
but a
which
shy
neither
one.
one of you have.
I only travel when nobody's watching.
She has.
Travels are all very well, but
Okay,
I
it's
would
her
love
that
to
has
put down roots.
farming. What does she have? She also has farming. And she has. What do you have?
Oh, it's you again.
Creating a village. See
Maybe
you
I'll
there.
start. I've been sober since last autumn.
And Bratumila. Bratumila. Here's a house for you, Brat. And the apiary is all yours. Hope you like bees. What's wrong with the houses? 6. Well, those aren't done. Well, that'll go away. And herbalist hut needs somebody. Who was in there? Her, I betcha. I thought she was back in there. Okay. Okay. Put somebody else in the woodshed if we really wanted. I think we're good for food. These are all full. So a sewing hut. And the market stalls. Sewing hut, I can do that myself. Let's see what these guys want.
How can I help you?
May your arrows always be sharp. What is troubling you? I've been thinking about you recently, sir. Greetings to you. Not surprised at all. I hear that all the time. Have you? Why would that be? You're kind. What a kind welcome. Why would that be? Didn't mean to annoy you. It's simply that your reputation precedes you, and our village owes you a lot for all the favors. Do me an honor and raise a toast with me. You deserve it. How could I refuse? I have a bottle of an outpost just outside the village. Place is not far away. Come. Fine, lead the way then. If you try anything funny, I'm going to put this arrow right in your forehead. Yeah, go fast. Thank you for joining me. Take this bottle of mead. Accept a toast to a friend of Clonica. To your health and prosperity. That's flattering. To yours too. It's about time. Dry as a bone. Finally some proper gratitude. That's flattering. Now, as ice breaking is done, I suppose I should finally introduce myself. My name is Yarapelk. Some call me the son of the wolf, of the she-wolf. This is because I happen to be the heir to the chieftainess of our village. My mother falls all over herself to prepare me for my future roles of a hunter and a village leader. The problem is I don't really see myself as either of them. The harder she tries to oversee me, the more doubts and flaws I see in my actions. The pressure makes me want to leave this place for good. You on the other hand, seem to get along well with people and you're good at fixing their problems. What advice would you have for a man in such a quandary? Your heritage is not something you choose. It comes with both privileges and duties. Embrace what you have instead of dwelling on what you don't. Your work may feel like punching an adamant stone wall, but keep in mind that there will eventually come that one final blow that will smash it in half. Take your time, young man. Meet people's needs is like trying to stuff a pig's belly to the brim. It's an endless task with ever-growing needs. Learn that when to say no, or else you will end up consumed. Heritage is not something you choose. Thank you. Let's take a sip to that. Does your kin have a long history in these lands? Our
Have you
family
ever
was
wondered
born...
what a world without kings would look like?
Don't interrupt. How rude. Your family has borne the title of village leader since the very beginning. Last time it was passed in unusual circumstances, though. My mother, Slava, claimed the position after her father, Wojimir, went missing. He was the greatest tracker and hunter this land has ever known. I wish I could make him proud. He never hesitated like I do, and always did what he wanted to. If only I knew him a little bit better. Was he that good of a scout? He lost himself in the woods after all. Of course he was. Don't even try to imply anything else. No one could survive in that kind of blizzard. My mother says it was the harshest winter she remembered. Let's drink to his memory and legacy, then. I can't miss such a worthy toast in memory of my father, but darn, my bottle is empty. I've got some wine hidden around. Fetch us some bottles, please, and do the honors. It's a one-of-a-kind workspace you have here. It's well equipped. I'll look around. Wine?
Wolves are getting smarter. Supposedly they're dressing as people's grandmas now.
What? Wolves are getting smarter and dressing as people's grandmas? Are you Little Red Riding Hood? They just have wine everywhere. Bunch of drunkards. Why wouldn't you put it somewhere organized? All in one place. Good job. That should suffice. To the honor of the finest huntsman the land has ever given birth to, and to his son who will soon follow in his footsteps. Tastes worse than I remember. It's a current year, and I must not have properly filtered it. As for the footsteps, that wouldn't be so easy. I tried countless times. I studied his trails over and over. I visited his favorite spots and stared at the same stale trees and rocks in hope that I'd find or finally feel something. Nothing came but cold shivers and emptiness. Did you give up in the end? I tell myself that the northern forest still has something to offer me and that I might have missed something. But my father has long been gone, and the traces of his past slowly withered. The delusion kept me from thinking about leading our village one day. I'm just not ready. I truly believe that the woods would prepare me for this role, just like they hardened my father. Even if I decided to go back there, the area got more dangerous than it used to be. Wild beasts have not been the only dwellers of the forest recently. Bandits and smugglers disturb the peace and scare away the wild game. Curse them. Wojmir seemed to be a really interesting individual. Tell me more about his favorite places, or bandits are the plague of this land. Where did you see these scoundrels? Let's go kill them. Don't worry, we're safe. They usually watch for lonely wanderers. No enemy dares to come too close to our village. We are armed and strong. They know that. Keep your secrets then. I may scout the forests on my own. No, wait, you can't. I mean, you can, but I won't let you. I won't let you go alone. Count me in. This is my forest after all. But I don't want you with me. Oh boy, I have to take another sip. Wait, hear that? Haha, that's my guts growling, or roaring. I need something to chew on if I'm about to keep drinking this excuse for a wine. Get us some of the woodcutter's cheese, wouldn't you? Won't they mind if I take some? They may be tough, but they aren't too observant of anything besides work. No one will notice. They stash it away in their camp. Look around. I need to answer nature's call. All right, but it better taste good. Fine, but let's not make me fetching things a habit. That's right. I'd rather not have him with me to hunt bandits. I can do that very well on my own. Cheese, how many do we need? 5. Here you go. I think no one noticed anything. They taste just as good as they look. Yum. Besides, don't worry about their axe-wielding companions. They're packed with them. So much that the stench over never leaves them. Lumberjacks trade wood for goods in Piastovia, but above all, they buy cheese. Their weakness for it makes them blind to the prices they get for their stock. Those stiffs aren't as bright as we, cunning hunters, and always vigilant, you know. Enough talk. Let's take another bottle and have a bite. To our endeavor, you counted me in. Don't you forget that. To the quest, pretend drinking. Oh, gotta get rested before I scout. Where's my pallet? I need to lay down for a while. Lend me a hand. That's enough for you, my friend. I'd better walk you home. Talk to him now. More talking. Took ages. Why did you take the detour? I'd get myself home much faster. You led the way. Heck yeah, I did. A leader, after all. Where did I go? Where did my bed go? Son of a great tracker for sure. I don't know, I have to wait till the next morning. Look at their orchard. Make sure I'm going the right way. I guess I could just look for horse. Still need a name for horse. Go on the barn horse. Oh, we never made. I just thought of this now. Have to turn the honey on. Make the honeycomb 56 and a half. Wife is already in bed. Oh, it's next season. I'll have to check on that guy. Let's check on our crops. I got flax we can cut down. Yeah. I'm not hunting rabbits in the bush. And our scythe is in here. Let's take an extra just in case. Let's do this quick. We're gaining momentum.
Summer, the only time when you're not sure if you're sweating from the heat or from hardware.
At least this goes fast. I wish you could fertilize and seed faster. Oh, good thing I brought the second one. Oh, I missed one here. Have this all done before anybody gets out here to help. Watch your legs.
Politics. Work.
And that is it. We've done it all.
More than a grown ball.
That is okay. That's the oats. Let's go thrash this.
Once I was working side by side with parties, but they always need to change stuff.
$1,281 flaxseed. That takes, what does that take? 256 or something to seed it. Put the flax in there, feathers in there. Our food rotted. Sticks we don't need. And this is where we want to go. Let's make this all into thread. That is very stiff thread. And hopefully it all fits in here. The flax stock. No, it doesn't all fit in there. There's what we want. Guess we'll put it in here. How's the logs doing? I'll take those. Let's go finish these houses. Be one more task that's done. Another one done. 2 more to go. Oh, we're out of logs again. Let's finish everything we can. What's out? I can't do that. No log.
New buildings spring up like mushrooms. How it is with monarchs,
What did he say about mushrooms?
but they're not good.
Buildings spring up like mushrooms. So now we just need logs for everything. And we'll check and see how Yarapelk is doing. I thought they'd be out here fertilizing and hoeing. We're done with planks for now. I'm gonna make a few more stone arrows. And that was need feathers and sticks.
Damn, it's raining pitchforks.
It's raining pitchforks.
I might need a new pitchfork.
Well, go outside. It's raining them. Stone. I think we're good. I'll let them cook that. Let's go check on this guy. You used to be able to run and drink. Now you have to stop. Jump in the pork. Oh, Slava. Look who we have here. Our local troublemaker. Are you proud of yourself? What do you mean? Excuse me, I didn't do anything wrong. Hold your horses, lady. You're clearly mistaking me for someone else. Excuse me. Cut it out. I know that you help some of our people. That does not allow you to cross the line of decency. What were you thinking while pouring so much booze into my son's mouth? My poor boy, he's the heir of the village, and you made a laughingstock of him. I didn't make him do anything. Not my fault he can't drink. It's not so bad. We did not disturb anyone. I'm very sorry. You want to damage your reputation. He's a grown man. You're overreacting. Besides, it was his idea. That's right. Your words mean nothing to me. There's no excuse for leading my child astray by foolishly offering him some drinks. Yarpek just wanted to talk about living up to his father's legacy in those difficult times. Maybe if you were more open to that conversation. How dare you interfere with my family's affairs? You have no mercy in ripping those old wounds open. My son must look forward, not back. Yarpek has already dealt with his father's passing, and yet you have shown up, stirred up what has already been sedated. I wouldn't say it was dealt with. I don't want to interfere. Do you even know your own? I didn't want to interfere. Quiet. Your actions will bring pain to our household again. He was mumbling about the forest again, and now I'm now sure it's your doing. He has gone down this trail numerous times and found nothing but regret. The boy should make his decisions without the influence of outsiders. His father is gone, and you should all focus on living, not the dead. Case closed. My apologies, I meant no harm. I'm not your child, woman. Don't ever yell at me again. Yeah, that's right. Don't you yell at me. Is he in here? You got me in shit. You're back, and in quite good shape. I see, meanwhile. I feel like someone has split my head open with an axe a few times. I can do that for you. Do you have anything to drink by any chance? Even a drop will do. I'm dying of thirst. Sorry, I don't have anything on me. Oh, didn't I tell you to get some supplies? We're supposed to be set out for the woods. No matter, I'll get something on the way. I'd do anything to lay down for a little bit longer, but I heard how my mother blew up on you. My brain almost melted. She's furious and obviously overreacting, but that's who she is. Let's get out of here. I'm right behind you. How about you stay here and I'll go do it? I really don't need or want your help. Can you go faster, please? I didn't have many opportunities to talk with my father face to face. The mother always interfered. I could see that. This is the only place where we had a few conversations. They were fond memories, but one stands out. He told me he had been trying to have a child for many years. When he almost lost all hope, I was born. Father broke his unusually withdrawn character and confessed how proud and at the same time terrified he was when he learned his wife was pregnant. You must have been a special moment for both of you. My father would never admit something like that. I'm special. Our bond tightened at that moment. I hadn't seen him have doubts before. We were not that different after all, so I decided to become a great hunter just like he was. I was devouring his knowledge when my mother wasn't watching, until the very day he vanished. This place is special to me, although there's really nothing here. I've been to the bench countless times. Let's move on. Lead the way. Can I have these things? I'm taking your fishing spears. Anything else I can have? There's deer right there, mighty hunter. How come you're not hunting? Did you hear that? Just as I suspected, bandits. We noticed their trails some time ago. A few of our hunters spotted them in the woods. But this? They've set up a camp in my father's former hideout. That's unacceptable. I don't want to retreat when they're so close. I haven't set my foot inside the hut for years. I will never forgive myself if I didn't explore it again. I hope you won't resign. We barely started. Get closer and take a better look. You know the tracker here. Prepare your weapon. Hope you won't resign. I'm not going closer. I've never spilled anyone's blood. Besides, bandits don't take hostages. But you can get close enough. There has to be something that I missed inside. These bandits are no match for me. Wait here. I'll take a closer look. Stay here and watch my back. I'm going in and improvising. We'll see how it turns out. Bandits are no match. Okay, well. Okay, they're just coming after me. They're not dying from headshots. Tough bandits. One down. Oh, he's in the water and I don't see him. I want to loot him. Oh, I missed him. Terrible aim. They're tougher than the regular bandits. Missed. I wish there was a take all button. Or is there? It doesn't say. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Hit crouch if you're stuck. Saves you reloading the game and losing progress. Or hitting, I guess there's unstuck button. What's in here? Water. Then there's you. Now where is the guy that was in the water? take that back. There he is. Oh, he only had roasted meat. No, I don't want the bandit. Oh, that's not worth the time. They can keep the arrows stuck in their head.
How you doing?
Beware the forest dwellers. What are you going to do? I'll wait for you. Don't get caught or hurt. Right.
I've got to go.
I'll have to search the cottage. There's nothing in here. Needs some work, this place. Got booze everywhere. Some coin and some leather. Copper arrows, salted meat. Am I supposed to be finding something special in here? Some straw, some planks we'll take. I'm not seeing anything real exciting in here. Search the cottage thoroughly. We can't get up on top of this one. There's a bow up here. Is there a way to get up in this part? What am I missing? Oh, spontaneous combustion. Toy sword. What did that say? Oh, thistle. Did I miss something up here? Can't get back in there. Got that. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to find. first spawn was conspicuous place. It doesn't say, so when I find it, I'll come back. Okay, so I found some planks on the floor, and there's some planks were up across here, and there's about 3, and a rusty axe fell down. So I picked all that up, and now it says we're thoroughly searched. Bring the strange rusty axe. It's a relief you're back in one piece. I don't care if they're dead or alive. I wouldn't like to see them up close on either side, either state. Did you learn anything from the safe house? Nothing out of the ordinary except one thing. There was a rusty axe hidden in the upper part of the cottage. Show me. It looks like it saw some action. I don't mean wood chopping. See, right there in the handle, looks like old blood traces. But it's hard to say. The tool is very rusty, but there's a symbol. It resembles a pig, or rather a boar. It must have laid there for a while. It's almost invisible. Is this your father's axe? I don't think so, but it looks very familiar. Our lumberjacks use similar tools. The only person who visited this place besides my dad was his friend Neodin. But he would rather lose his arm than leave his axe. It's strange. I've peered inside these abandoned houses several times during my scouting. I suppose I wasn't observant enough, or someone placed it there recently. I will have to think that over. There's one last place I would like to visit before we return. Come with me. I see he's talking on the bottom, but I'm watching him, not that. Oh, we're gonna go in this cave. Alright, we're here. What's so interesting about this place? It's related to my last memory of my father. This is a place where we visited together before he perished. It was a unique moment since he decided to share some stories about his youth. Believe me, he almost never mentioned his past, being the reserved man he was. But at that time, he mentioned his activities with Neodin. They were hiding contraband. Everything including hides, antlers, packages of dried meat, arrows, and meat. Above all, they didn't want Castellan's filthy paws touching their stock. I can understand that. I see that the supply shortage crisis reaches much further into the past. Yes, I've been dragging for some years now. I wonder what they would think of the current governor of the Oxbow. The past seems to be a more pleasant time to live in. Sister's perspective. Who doesn't get nostalgic? There's only now and what the next day brings. Sure. Maybe you're right. I never thought about it this way. I remember them as experienced craftsmen, but they had to gain their experience first. Learn from their mistakes, make childish errors. That's enough reminiscing. Let's look around. I've been to the cave several times with no avail. You could explore it one more time while we search around outside and keep watch. Well, this is a very dark looking cave. Can we make a torch? We need 2 straw and 1 stick. Can we find that close? Sticks we could find. What about straw? If we run to the water, see if we can find some straw. We're already heavy. I see a moose. Why is there no straw anywhere? Find some straw, we'll come back and we'll go explore this cave. Made a torch. And it's still incredibly dark. If there's something in here, I won't see it until it's right on top of us. There's a club we can bash somebody with. And there's a dead body. We're getting heavy. Oh, I can't get in there. And that's where's our potions? 50 health, 35 health. Let's take that one. I don't know why it's... Oh, the vial's broken. That's... Yeah, we can't. No, we can't squeeze in there. So let's see if we can go around. Burnt out campfire. The cavern stretching before your eyes welcomes you with a poor smell of rotten urine that flames your nostrils. The site is a total mess, as if a grand fight for someone or something's life had taken place here. You decide to step back since there's nothing more to this place. Suddenly a horrifying howl interrupts your thoughts. Your presence was noticed and the observer is not far behind. Brace yourself for the encounter. Oh, I can't... Oh, it's a wolf. And I can't see anything. Come on then. Hey, we need to get out of here because I can't see anything. And we're gonna die because I can't run. Fight these people. Oh, I gotta run home and get rid of some of this stuff because I can't fight these guys in the dark. It's daylight and we got... Still can't see. Are they gonna come around the corner here? Are you coming? Now you're not doing anything. And neither are you. Just the two of them, I think. Get out of the cave. I'm gonna explore the cave. What else is in here besides a mess? Nothing. Apple and straw. Copper spears. 80 coin. Lots of firewood. And I'm going to take your mushrooms and your straw. Bronze pickaxe for the people. Berry wine, some salted meat for the village. Copper knife. Potion, bottle, healing. Nothing hiding behind there. Must be a drying rack, is that? Can't search that guy. And we can't get underneath here. I was hoping we could get back there and find something. This was nothing. Talk to the unexpected guests. Zemko. Let's talk to them. Thank you, my friend. What would we do without your aid? The vermin nested in the cave for days. Are you on the run? What are you doing here? Are you refugees? There's no place to live. Look like common bandits. Who are you? You look like bandits. Who's common here, eh? I'd call ourselves many names, but not common. You don't need to get dirty with crude banditry to make a living. How about you? Is there a thug hiding behind you? Or behind this pretty face? Keen on your stuff? Or our stuff? Watch your tongue, introduce yourselves now. No need to be rude. Keep testing my patience, I dare you. Yeah. Forgive my brash words and manners. I go by the name Zemko, and this is my grumpy brother Lemek. We are nothing but humble hermits living peacefully in the deep woods, far from the village turmoil. We are grateful for your unselfish aid, but naturally nothing goes for free, as my mama used to say. Take this piece of bronze. We have no use for pretties like this one. It's an interesting piece. Where did you get it? We found it under this pile of rocks, tangled in scraps and rotten cloth. Nothing valuable worth your time is left there. Now you got your reward. Leave us. Scram, you two. Delivered to Jeropic tarnished bronze pin. What did they want from you? They seem to be grateful their own weird way for making their cave safe again. Primarily to get on my nerves, it seemed, or I couldn't understand a single word coming out of their rotten toothed mouths. Grateful for their cave being safe. I noticed they gave you something small. What was it? It's nothing special, just an old bronze pin, a bit tarnished on top. Take a look if you wish. That shape, it's impossible. That's the symbol of our village leaders. They've been carrying it on their chests for generations until my father went missing. He was in possession of the only pin that I know of. This means it has to be his. Where did you get it from? What did they do to him? The talkative one mentioned this pile of rocks. He said they found it recently and that it had no value for them. We have to search for it. Maybe there's something else under the boulders. Let's take a closer look. You might not be happy with your findings. I'm assuming it's his dad's grave. You stand before a large pile of rocks. The boulders surely fell from a nearby rock wall, but they only seem to have been arranged in the shape of a barrel. Search through the grass gaps. Find an old tanned leather, maybe remnant of old contraband hidden here years ago. Put the larger stones aside. A few empty bottles appear before you. There's no doubt those two hermits searched this pile. Dig in deeper into the loose rock material. After a few grabs with your hand, a large bone emerges out of the rock, surrounded by other smaller fragments. They are soon followed by a shoe with a fossilized foot still in it, and ragged cloth or cloak-like material. Wrap the remains in the cloak and take them with you. I saw what you found there. It is... Or is it? Is it him? I can't believe it. It looks like an intentional burial. It doesn't make any sense. The cloth somewhat resembles his cloak, though the color is faded. But that's nothing. Look at the bones. They're all in a terrible condition. Was my father torn into pieces by some wild animals? What was that his end? Or did someone help him die? It's hard to say. Let's not make hasty decisions. This pile of rocks is a mess, not to mention the condition of the remains. Judging by the condition of the remains, it had to be something strong and cunning. I'd say the wild got him. Someone must have covered him with a layer of stones. Wild beasts are not so thoughtful. Could you give it to me, please? You're holding it wrong. It's so light, forgive me. You're still in possession of the mysterious axe. Take it to Needon. No one will tell you more about it than him, even if he does not talk much in general. I never expect our little trip in the woods to end like this. I need some time alone now. That's understandable. Let's go see what Needon has to say. Not him. Why are you disturbing me? I didn't call for company. There's no need to get angry. I just wanted to ask you about this old axe. It stands out from other tools. You hold its shaft and hit it with its head. Try not to hurt yourself. We don't have a barber surgeon here to sew you up. Now leave me alone. I know how to swing an axe. I just wanted to ask you about this specific one. Why me? Don't have time to speak with you at all, but promise to do so. If on an axe, it could have belonged to one of your people. That's bollocks. Only a damn fool would lose it or sell their heirloom. We treat our tools with great deliberation. We can either wear down during work or be passed down when you die. There's no other option. How can you not be familiar with the principal rules of our society? I'm bored with this conversation already. Please, there is a boar symbol on the head of the axe. You see? It's very rusty, but still visible. Maybe you know who it belongs to. Cannot be. It's a fake. It's outrageous. Give me the weapon at once. So you do recognize it. Of course I do. It's mine. How could it be? Oh, I know. It must be their fault. I'm sure of it. Bloody Wodemir's men. They must have stolen it. Now don't play any games and give it back. Not so fast. First tell me why it would end up in the cottage of a missing hunter deep in the woods. How would I know that? Stop pushing your luck too far with those allegations, or the rusty axe will end up in your skull in a second. I bet it's still sharp enough. Don't waste your breath. Even if I wanted to give it back, this piece of iron belongs to the heir of the village now. Curse that bastard. He's too molly to wipe his own arse. I should have known the old bitch is behind it. This cursed family will never stop tormenting me. I've had enough. Be gone, worm. Gladly. Wait till the next moon. Okay, well, we'll leave it here. It's an interesting quest so far. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you did, like and subscribe and leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one.